So how does you think the music plays into that?
That's a good question. That's what I want to crack. That's what I want to know. I think this is a, I couldn't ask for a better time to be an artist or someone, a creative person, because there is so much to draw from now. I think music plays an important role in it, though. There's no doubt that bands like I mentioned Florence Welsh earlier, and Jared Leto from 30 Seconds to Mars. Like those bands, they're able to connect with people, and they give them something that they need and want, which is pure escape, and just transcending whatever they might be stuck in that moment, and offering them something better, even if it's just for a 2-hour show, and that means something. Plus, music now is very sobering. It's like when I was first starting out, we were a big part of the Bonnaroo party scene, and that was fun. It was great. And it is a big part of rock and roll for sure. But now the music that interests me seems to be more direct and decisive and visceral and sobering. Where, like for example, Florence says, "Dog days are over, dog days are done. Can you hear the horses? 'Cause here they come," right? And when she says that, people are just like, yeah, because it's what they want to hear. It's what they need to hear. So I think it plays an important part. It reflects society. Music reflects society. It doesn't create it. It reflects what's going on. But when it's doing its job right, it's helping.
So you see music as more escapism than like a vehicle for social change?
Well, I don't know. I wouldn't go that far. I wouldn't say escapism. I think it should offer music should offer relief, and it should be it should, I don't know, that's a good question. It depends, honestly. Like there's some, I think you should do both, really, and that's what I want to do. I want to be socially aware, because I am, and if there's anything that interests me, it's like I couldn't write anything more interesting than what's happening right now in the world. There's so much to draw from, and I think that should reflect in my music, and that's what I'm working on. But it's a fine line to cross, because you want to entertain people, you want them to have fun, but at the same time you also want I suppose to enlighten them. I don't know. Maybe at least show them who they are and see if they like it.
So are you a lyricist just as much as a composer?
I'm not. I wish I was. I do write lyrics, but songwriting is not my strength, and I tend to be more of a big part of what I do as a producer is I work with the artist on their material. I work really well with other artists. Like if you were to come to me with some material, I could help you see it through all the way to the end. I think it's because I grew up doing that with my brother, and stuff like that. I watched my dad do it my whole life. But I really like record production. It's fun. It's very gratifying. But I wish I was a better writer, but I'm working on it.
So do you produce all of the All-Star records? And
I co-produce them with Luther, some of them. Some my dad produced, and but like Shake Hands with Shorty, the first one we did, which was probably the most influential All-Stars record, but we co-produced that ourselves, and we just recorded it in a little barn in Coldwater, Mississippi, totally homemade. But it was an incredible experience, it was really something else.